If you've ever been to a music concert or a sports match, then you'll know about the sort of the buzz that you get, the atmosphere there. And part of that, I think, is probably the main reason for that buzz, for that atmosphere, is that those hundreds, thousands of people are all there for the same purpose. They're all there for their love for that sport, or their love for that particular band or group, or their support of that particular team. And so there's that feeling of being united, of unity, of oneness. And Jesus prays today in the gospel for us. He prays that they may be one. And so the context of this is the Last Supper, the night before Jesus died, and he's spoken to his apostles. He's given them a sort of his farewell speech, if you like, which we've been hearing over the last couple of weeks. And now he turns to God the Father, and he prays to God the Father, and he prays to the Father for us. And so if this is one of the things that he's praying to God for the night before he dies, then this is pretty important for us, this unity, this oneness. Now, unfortunately, we see the world becoming more and more individualistic, firstly, and also, turning away from the Lord a bit more. And we see division on many levels in society. For one thing, the tragic things that are happening over in Israel and Palestine at the moment. But this individuality, this division goes completely against what we're called to as Christians and what we're called to as human beings, even. And I think one of the things that this pandemic is showing us is that we need to support each other. We need that unity together. We need to reach out to people. We can't, no man is an island. We can't just live on our own. And that is what the church is. That is the purpose of the church as an organisation. It is to gather us together, to journey towards heaven together as a community. Because we can't get to heaven on our own. We can't get to heaven with individuals. We need the Lord first and foremost, and we need each other. That is why we have the church. Now, how does Jesus say that we achieve this unity, or how does he pray to the Father that we achieve this unity? He says, "Holy Father, keep those you have given me true to your name, so that they may be one like us." In other words, being kept, true, abiding, that word, or remaining, that word that we've been hearing over the last couple of weeks again, remaining true to the Father, remaining close to the Father, remaining in that relationship of love with the Father. Because when we remain true to the Father, when we stay close to God the Father, then when we're in union with him, then unity with each other flows from that. So just like whenever we're at a music concert or a sports event, just like all those people are united in their support of the team, of the band, in their love for that thing, so we as the church move forward together, united in our following of Jesus Christ, in our love for God. As St. John says in the second reading, in our faith in God's love towards ourselves. Now, Jesus also talks later on in the gospel, he uses this strange phrase, consecrate them in the truth. What's that mean? Well, to consecrate means to make holy. And remember, that is our goal in life, that holiness, which is the perfection of love. And of course, if it's the perfection of love, then being, united with the Lord, being in union with him, loving him and being in union with our love among ourselves, the result of that is that holiness to which we are called. And again, we could say that we can't achieve that holiness as individuals. We need each other. So from our union with God, our love for God, our closeness to him, remaining in him, and flows our unity with others. And of course, on the other end of the scale, sin is the thing that separates us from God, that separates us from each other, that separates us from the church, and also that separates us in a sense from ourselves, that divides us within ourselves. So conversely, the stronger our love for and community and communion with the Lord, the stronger will be our love for and our communion with each other. The two can't be separated. The two go hand in hand. There's always a movement in our Christian life towards unity, towards communion, towards Holy Communion. When we put Jesus Christ at the centre, our love for and our unity with others grows stronger. Our Lady always helps us with that union with God and with each other, because she lived that out so well herself. She was so united, so close to God and to other people, consequently. If you've read the newsletter, Father Michael, you'll notice, has written about vision for the parish, about how we can move forward, coming out of this pandemic as a parish, how we can better serve each other, the community, and better serve and worship God, how we can progress better on the road to holiness and to heaven. But whatever our vision is, we can only achieve that, we can only do it by putting Jesus Christ at the centre and by being united together as a parish. Holy Father, Jesus prays, keep those you have given me true to your name, so that they may be one like us. We can only do it, we can only get to heaven together, moving forward together, remaining true to God and keeping him at the centre. That's what Jesus prays for the night before he dies. That's what we are called to do, and that's how we ultimately get to heaven.